What's up everybody, Dragonball here with another Dragon Ball Legends video. We just got now the video trailer for the two new characters we're gonna get, which one of them is Full Power Frost and obviously Super Saiyan 2 Keflas. We already saw with the last hint that we got on the social media websites that we would get a Keflas, but this is our first Sparking Frost we're gonna get actually. There hasn't been a Sparking Frost in the game, so another buff for LOE. Maybe, depending on how good he is, he could actually complete the LOE team, because I think they lack a really good third character, and that could be maybe him. But we're not here to talk about Frost now. We will see that tomorrow, but we're gonna look now at Keflas' abilities and everything else. So, she's a green unit. That was also a thing I thought was just gonna happen, because it's just a really good color for her. Now the question is she will she now be more focused on better for fusions or not, or for universe rep? Green is actually not a bad color for both fusions and universe rep. It's not the worst. For fusions, for fusion warriors, I think if they're gonna give a Plaid or a Zenkai to a red character, this would be also, I mean, I have right here Keflas open, not the new one obviously, but the old one. And if we go to the Fusion Warrior tag, I talk about either giving him a Zenkai or giving this guy maybe a Plaid. Then you could have a team of Keflas, Super Vegito, and Zamasu, all Potara units. I think that would be a fun thing to do. But yeah, she's green. She's buffing strike attack and blast defense. So she's already fitting with the Z abilities from buffing Universal Fusion Warrior and Saiyan. She already functions for both teams. I'm glad that they didn't make a blast base or anything, because that would have been very weird. Alright. Alright. Strike, blast armor, the blast. Oh, she has he's holding a blast card that restores health when used in Loria. Okay. So he wants to be on the ground, more preferably. Okay. Blue card. Massive damage on activation, special move damage plus 30, cancels enemy upgrades and buff effects. Oh god, not again, not again, not again. On hit, destroy 3 enemy cards and inflict enemy with faint. The reason why this is so strong is because in case you're using, for example, Kaba or Blue 17, they usually give you immunities to status effects. Your Blue Guard now removes this status effect, and you can be afflicted with faint, and the 30% chance it isn't quite low, so that's actually what most units, what's the highest thing is most units get, so 30% chance to inflict faint, great. I hate it already. I already hate it on the Ultra Namek Goku, who has the same ability, I think. And now she has it too, which is annoying. Alright, green card. Draws one card, destroy one card, and draw an ultimate arts next. Okay, she's force throwing an ultimate once. 10 health, 50 key. Next every second last card's damage plus 50%, draw speed. Now, looking at this, I thought this is gonna be an Airy green, but it actually is just a power up green. So this is a stop then event. It looked like an Airy green, but it isn't. Which I'm glad, because I'm annoyed of Airy greens, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good green card, I would say. Health, key, second ultimate, drawing a card, and extra card draw speed. Yeah. It doesn't give cover node though. So we'll see how much cover node she actually gets in her kit. Ultimate. Now, massive damage. Okay, not supreme or anything. Interesting. Penetrate endurance. Normally, ally special move ultimate awakens damage plus 20% uncancelable. Okay, so she's supporting with the ultimate. Also, if the enemy's character Goku. Ultimate damage plus 20%, nullify enemy disadvantages. You know, okay. Ultimate damage plus 20%, nullify element disadvantages. The reason why this is so interesting is right now there's like she's green, so she only gets this is only useful against a Goku that is purple. And we don't right now have a really good purple Goku in the game. Are they gonna imply that the next character, purple character, is gonna be a Goku? Huh, that could be interesting though. Also, it's interesting, like, giving this against Goku specifically, they are gonna, I'm quite sure they are gonna tell us we're gonna get a powerful purple Goku character next. Interesting. I mean, my bet would be an Ultra Super Saiyan for Goku, maybe. GT buff next, who knows? It's interesting. Given opening the door for speculations right there. But, yeah, I would say this is a good ultimate, but it also doesn't do much if you're not fighting Gokus. Like, against, like, that thing with ultimate damage is nice, but the last one, it doesn't matter. Like, but it's interesting. It's also uncancelable, so this means he has 20% ultimate damage that can't get cancelled by attribute buff removals, so that's good. Alright, main ability, draws the ultimate arts, 30 key health, 50 key, unique gauge plus 100, yes, unique gauge, that's a surprise to nobody. Ultimate damage plus, oh, okay. Okay, she gets ultimate damage, generally speaking, for 30% on her main for 50 timer counts. But this is the support she executes. Okay, interesting. Cancel epidemics in normal conditions. Yo, okay. Starter ability. Damage guard damage tune is heavy. 180% damage guard. Okay. Key recovery 60. Draw speed. Strike, blast, and smash move fast cost minus 10. Gradually restoring health. Ally units dead damage guard plus 50. Okay. So she's trying to extra support universe rep. Interesting. Okay. On enemy character confrontation. So basically on entry, every time the enemy switches, she draws a card. Oh wow. Okay, this means okay, she will do probably long combos. 30 key. Enemy damage received plus 15. Enemy draw speed minus 1. Okay. That's already also a good defensive ability. Okay, on Strike and Blast Katsu's health plus 3, Vanishing Gaze plus 10. It's recovering Vanish like that, okay. Damage stacking plus 10, okay. Cover over 5 timer counts on activation, which is really good. Resets and switch. On Vanishing Step, 20 key, she gets 70% Vanish. Huh. And Allied Supplementation, okay. 3 times. So she's a kind of I want to stay on the field long type of character. Okay. Looking good. I mean, basically, if you vanish and then get priority, you can use free cards to get your vanish back. Completely. I mean, that's good. Every time 15 time cards were not defeated 3 times, she gets extra damage, unique gauge charge rate plus 20, and health restoration plus 5%. So she gets 45% extra damage, 60% unique gauge charge rate, and 50% health restoration after 45 timer counts. Okay. We have to look at her damage. What does she have right now? 270. With this, she's like around 315 so far, with damage stacking every time she uses a card. Okay. We did buy an enemy art card. Activation resets and switch. She destroys 1 card, enemy key minus 30, or enemy blast arts power minus 15 timer counts. Okay, why Blast specifically? I mean, not that many Blast units that, I mean, Evo is dead. So it's really just Frieza and Vegeta who are affected by this the most, I would say. Like, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, but okay. Also, if unique gauge is release type, unique gauge plus 30%. Okay. Oh, I guess when she's getting hit and she's in a release type state. Okay. When on battlefield, an enemy activates special move, ultimate, awakening, rising rush. Health plus 30, unique gauge plus 50, all allies are minus 5. When not defeated, an enemy activates ultimate, awakening arts, cancel enemy buff effects one time. Okay, so this is on. Okay, interesting. She doesn't have endurance or anything so far as I can see, so. Coverage against strike arts, okay. Okay, she has a charge type and then that can switch then to release type. So I think this is similar to Ultimate Gohan. When unique gauge becomes full, switches to release type, draw one card if hand is one inferior, key plus 30, nullify special cover change, remove card slot seal. Huh, okay. Where does the card slot seal matter? I can't think of any unit right now that's really important as card slot sealing, so. I think Vegeta. Okay, I think Vegeta, Saiyan Vegeta seals blue cards. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Okay, why in release type? Damage plus 40. Okay. Damage guard plus 20, so she gets 200%. I think her damage is at 355 peak. Critical rate plus 30, protect, hand, uncancelable. Okay. Nullify attribute downgrades. Okay. When unique gauge reaches 0, switch to charge type. Charge type ability according to key charge time. Release type decrease. Why not defeated? Okay, she has a more of a like Ultra Cell type of gauge. So she is charging her unique gauge by charging key and rapidly, and when she fills it, it becomes the release type just like Ultra Cells, and then it depletes slowly. Okay, so what's interesting is if she's in a release type and she gets hit by an enemy arts one time, she gets 30% extra unique gauge. Okay. And what else? Yeah, oh no. When you use a special move, Ultimate Awakening Hearts or Rising Rush, she gets 50% unique gauge. This also implies she should also get this when she's in a other when she's in a release type as well. So that's interesting. 1 second, I have to check something real quick. Alright, I'm back, sorry about that. Alright, so looking at her overall, she will do good damage. I mean, her peak is, I think, 355 if I didn't made a mistake in my calculations right there, and she's also stacking 10% every time she uses an arts card. She's getting cover null from her unique gauge when she comes in the release time. No, wait. When unique gauge becomes full, switches to release type. Okay. Yeah. When she's switching into the release type, she's getting cover null. Now the question is how long does it take to get into the in her state to get as a how long does it take? Could be that she maybe has to use only like I mean, she has to charge key in order to get a unique gauge. What she seems to be at least from her Z ability, a strike character. I feel like with a blast character this would be much more easier. Let me quickly check something. I'm going to go to quickly check Saiyan Saga Vegeta's unique gauge. I'm kinda interested. It's my charge type, I know. Okay, so she has the same unique gauge charge rate as Saiyan Saga Vegeta, but I would say if you're not using blast guards, this can probably take a little. So I don't know. I mean, good thing is she's charging unique gauge when she gets hit while she's in release type, so that's not the worst thing ever. And against ultimate, I mean, special moves are charging this also, but only when she's on the field. Yeah, I don't know how good her unique gauge is going to be. I mean, the unique gauge itself isn't bad, but for someone, I mean, I'm personally using Saiyan Saga Vegeta quite a lot, and with strike cards, charging this up, it could take a while. So with blast cards, for sure. I mean, but I don't know if this maybe can sometimes be an issue of charging unique gauge often enough. And I mean, what does she get? I mean, she gets her damage, extra damage guard, critical rate, and card protection. She only gets this all via in the release type. This means when she switches back to the charge type, she's losing all these things. Does a green card give her unique gauge charge rate? Actually doesn't. Okay. I think her main gives you a 1% unique gauge charge rate, similar to Cell, makes sense. Yeah, interesting. I'm just quickly checking where she gets. Okay, guess. You know what? She has unique gauge charge rate plus 20. Okay, yeah, no, this could change things actually. Okay, maybe not the worst thing ever with extra charge rate, especially after 45 timer counts. She has 60% charge rate. That could actually change a thing, but. So she's a character that has to build up, has to wait some timer counts before she actually gets probably like really good. I think she seems okay. For Fusion Warriors, I would say she would fit. Now, question is, what do I think of her on Universe Rap? Because I don't know if she's gonna make a difference on this situation for Universe Rep right now. Because I mean, her being green gives her access to a really good Zenkai bench already. I mean, the team is probably Goku, Hit, and Kefla. And at this point you have to run Goku actually for endurance purposes. So it's either two options, I would say. Either you're removing actually your Goku for the revival one, or you're running this Goku. I wouldn't replace Hit, that does make most sense. I would say him being red is bad enough, and I would say this Goku right here has more issues. But she busts. I mean, she doesn't have. The thing is, she doesn't have a second life mechanic, and my concern for her is that she gets snipe killed by Namegoku. She doesn't have any buff removal. She has nothing against lock-ins. So on Universe Rep, I mean, and this is the issue I've been saying about this Namegoku, you can get rush snap. If she's on Saiyans, I mean, not the biggest issue, but this is not where she should go. I think she should be on Universe Rep and Fusions. For Fusions, so far, what her abilities are fine, but also the same issue, but they also need a third. Like, Fusion Warriors doesn't have a third. Yeah, I don't know about her. I mean, she seems okay for me. I'm just concerned about how well she's gonna perform by Namegoku always doing this thing. But other than that, can't really judge her until I see probably fighting against her, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull her. Like, I'm probably not gonna summon for her. I don't see any reason why I should. I mean, I'm going to summon depending on Frost actually, because LV guy, but for her specifically, maybe fighting her, we'll see how good she is. But yeah, my concern is that Namagoku just shuts their team down actually. So we have to see if they give Fusion Warrior or something else. This could probably change the outcome for her, how good she is. But on Universe Rep, I don't know how well she's gonna do. Depends on what the team is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Kefla. Do you think she's good? And yeah, we'll see. Probably tomorrow. Maybe I'm gonna do some video tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Depends. Probably not. I'm gonna wait a bit to know how good Frost is, or to summon for him. But in case I do, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, wish you guys a nice Tuesday.